Barney. Come on. Here we go, yo. Barney. Come on. Barney is a dinosaur from our imagination. And when he's tall, he's what we call a dinosaur sensation. Barney's friends are big and small, they come from lots of places. After school they meet to play and sing with happy faces. Barney comes to play with you whenever we may need him. Barney can be your friend too if you just make believe him. Barney.
The Worst Barney Episode is a show created by passionate Barney fans for Barney fans. Our love and respect for the Barney franchise and the talented individuals who brought this groundbreaking show to life run deep. However, like all long-running series, we recognize that not every episode resonated equally with every viewer. This series is not intended as a critique or disparagement of Barney, the creators, or the team behind the show. Instead, it's an opportunity for us to engage in lighthearted discussions and reflect on the episodes we may not have enjoyed as much as others. We extend our heartfelt gratitude to everyone involved in the creation of Barney, and we invite all of you to join us in this playful and nostalgic journey while keeping it fun and respectful. Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Worst Barney live stream. How are you? If you're in here, say hello. I see some people are already in the comments. So let's see who's all in here. Some people are saying that this is the last stream, but this is actually not the last stream. The last stream is in 2 weeks. So we have one more of these things to go before you guys get to write us off. Let's see, who do we have in here? Joanna says, I'm so excited. Welcome. Thanks for being here. Trevor Jones says, let's go. Enthusiasm, thank you. Go time. Woohoo! Says David Joyner and Jason Shepard. Let's see. Luke Jeffer says, hey guys, how's it going with you? What's up? How are you, Luke? So yeah, we're here. This is our second to last Barney live stream, at least for this series, the Worst Barney Episode. We're down to our final 8, and today we're going to decide what the final 4 are, which then in 2 weeks we would finally decide on whatever the most or the most voted least favorite episode is in this series. It's been a long time that we've been doing this. So we're grateful for all of you who are still tuning in. I said this last time too, but seriously, we're grateful that for those of you who still come and watch the stream and engage with us. Otherwise, it would be kind of boring if it's just us talking to ourselves. So thank you for being here. Let's see. Andrew Colward says, what's up, everybody? What's up, man? Love how the Barney Funko Pop looks signed. Yeah. The legendary Bob West signed it for me. And then I put in like those protective sleeves so that it can't get like destroyed or anything. But yeah, I'm super excited about that. And he wrote it to Mr. K. So when I become a big deal, and my family sells it off, it'll sell for like 3 times as much on eBay, probably like an extra $1 or something. Who else do we have here? Tristan says, hi, Crown. How is your evening going? Hope you're having a better one than mine. Well, that changed drastically. I'm sorry that you're not having a good evening. I hope that watching this stream, we can help you turn it around a little bit. My evening is going okay. Thanks for asking. Jaden says, love the big Barney plush in the back. Yeah, that's probably one of the best Barney's World things that they have out right now. It's really, really well made too. Like he's really nice. I don't like that his mouth isn't actually open. That is just like printed on there, but otherwise it's really nice. I do like the texture on his spots. I wish they did that on most of the other plushes. But otherwise, yeah, he's cool. He looks nice. The not really final countdown. Yes, exactly. I don't know who said it was the final one, but it isn't. Hold on 1 second. Hang out there. Someone says I'm tempted to get him. You should get him. I mean, get any of the stuff that you want if you like it. Some of the stuff is nice. I wouldn't buy all of it, but some of it's nice. Okay, so let's bring in our folks who I often do this stream with. 1 second. You know him, and I don't know if you love him, but I would assume maybe you could. We have Terrific Tributes. What's up, man? Show us the tree.
I'm announcing today that
we don't have enough money to pay the tariff to have him on here. This is the treehouse right here that Kaylin's talking about. It's all right. I haven't taken it out of the box. I don't really want to. But it's
What's
okay.
your reaction so far?
My reaction?
Yeah.
About this?
Yeah.
It's okay. I mean, it's really just what you see. Like, I mean, on the back, it's open, so you can put the figures inside. If you pop this thing open, it's supposed to play the noise.
The noise.
Yeah, it used to. I don't know. Oh, it's turned off probably. Let me see. Yeah. And it lights up. They have those stupid tomatoes right here. You press this button is a button, but it's supposed to be like the water hose, and you press it and the tomatoes rise up. This piece opens right here. I mean, it's okay. It's nothing spectacular, but I like having it because I have the old tree house and I have the caboose, play set. So it just made sense to also buy that one. But yeah, it's okay.
I saw it. It's a good size, in my opinion.
Well, a lot, and that's the thing with a lot of the toys for Barney's World. They're much bigger than what they look like in the pictures or videos. Like even the heart hands one that you and Hedge has, like they're much bigger than what I thought they would be.
Yeah.
So, wait, Barney lives in a tree in the new show. It's not implied. He's never. I don't know. I would assume. I mean, with this, it makes it seem as if that's where he lives. So, I would.
They're never going to explain it, but yes. I don't know. I just feel like he's just a figment they just call upon, and he's there.
Yeah, he kind of just appears wherever. Jason says, "What's up, Kaylin? How are you, man? Hopefully, I spelled your name correctly. If not, I apologize."
Wrong. I'm kidding.
That's exactly how you spell it.
I know.
And then, as always, with us, we have the wonderful Emmy.
Hi.
How are you?
Great. I have absolutely no idea what's going on with the Barney world at the moment. I don't really pay attention to that anymore, but it seems like there's new merchandise dropping like every other day. It seems. So I'm just like, wow, it's a really dizzying thing. Like, a few years ago we weren't really expecting this, and all of a sudden it's just all come at once. So yeah, it's kind of nuts.
I have a theory of what, but I'll explain later. Go ahead, Kerron.
Yeah.
You want to introduce everybody else?
Yeah, I'll introduce everyone. How are those penguins on that island off the coast of Australia that Trump put tariffs on, Emmy?
I don't know. They're not off the coast of Australia. I think that
aren't they closer to? But I thought from what I read that they were pretty close to Australia, not off the coast, but like pretty close.
Hang on, I thought they were in some random. Oh yeah, Antarctic volcano islands. Yeah. I mean, if you want to be like super technical, yeah, like it's like Antarctica. I mean, if you go to where my parents live in Tasmania, there is
Oh.
like a plane thing that goes to Antarctica. So I
Oh,
guess it's
gotcha.
close. I guess it's
Interesting.
close-ish enough for
Yeah.
that to be a thing. So
Gotcha. Awesome. All right, and then of course we have our fourth and final host with us, Hedge, on the stage.
Oh,
yes.
sorry. You know, I was
And
telling
join
yeah, here he is. I was telling my
It's like,
friends.
why the f am I here?
Yeah, look at his face.
I was telling my friends, because they know I'm on a podcast, but they don't know the name of it. They were like, "What's the name of the podcast?" And they were like, "I was like, it's the worst Barney episode ever." We don't really have like a name. And then you came on earlier, and you were like, "Welcome to the worst Barney live stream." Is that what we're calling it?
The worst. It's gonna be bad.
I mean, no one else is doing it, so we kind of can operate in both the good lane and the worst lane.
It was the best and worst.
Yeah. Jason Shepard says, "Howdy, Hedge." Poor guy next to the big Barney plushie.
With me or him?
Why I thought he was really there. Could it be both of you?
He does look like he's like trying to
He's like,
switch in
why
the
am
camera.
I-
Like, what's up,
So you
man?
guys do a
Why you put me up
Barney
here?
stream? Is that what this is?
Guys, you know I don't talk about that anymore. But also come see me at my convention, right? That's all I'm
And
going to
here's-
be talking about.
And here's the coloring page.
It's a coloring sheet.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, what
family
was it?
photo.
Did you ask? Was I on Barney? Yes, I was.
No, it was not the voice.
I was the guy in the suit. Oh, okay, I thought you were
Yes,
familiar.
I'm David Joyner, the original Barney
Yeah.
actor.
The OG,
The only.
because David Voss never existed. Isaiah said, "Hedge, good to see you. Missed you at GalaxyCon."
Yes. Hold on.
Okay, write that timestamp down, Kaylin.
Jakey, if you're watching this, I saw him at GalaxyCon too. I saw someone else too. I didn't get their name, but they're like, "Hey, I saw you on YouTube." I was like, "What?" And he's like, "Yeah, I watch your Barney stuff all the time." And I was like, "No one's supposed to know me in real life."
It's a weird
Who are
thing,
you?
isn't it? Though, like when I went down to Kansas City, I was getting messages on Instagram from people like, "Man, I'd love to meet you. I love Clubhouse, and I want to talk to you about Barney stuff." And one dude we did meet down there, Andrew and I, which is pretty cool. But it's just strange because it's like you said, you're not supposed. I mean, I guess what we do, of course, they will know of us, but it's still just very weird to
Mhm.
have that interaction in person. But yeah. So I'm confused about how the giveaway works. So the giveaway is in 2 weeks. So it's our final stream. It's very, very easy. We'll talk about it more at the end too, but the giveaway is very easy. You just have to be on the stream here. And the same place that you go to cast your vote for like the worst episode kind of thing is the same place. I'll provide a link in the stream chat, and you can click on that and put your name into the drawing, and then at the end we will do a randomized drawing for whoever will win that. So it's very simple, but the biggest part is you have to be here on the stream in order for you to put your name in and play it and all of that stuff. But that is in 2 weeks from now, so we'll talk about that more at the end of this stream. Before we move any further,
What?
before we move further, we do have a special guest with us tonight, who will be helping us argue and bitter with each other back and forth. Big Purple 88 is here with us. The number 2 Barney's World fan.
Wait, where am I? Where am I? Who are you people? Also, did you say number 2?
Number 2
That
behind
goes-
only
That joke
only Kaylin.
That joke would work if your camera was on. Number one. Number two,
Yeah.
I.
We couldn't see you any of your actions. Yeah.
Number
You know what?
2,
Fair
I have
enough.
breaking news. Barney's is back in Texas right now.
What
Oh,
is
what's
that?
he doing there?
He's at the San Antonio USO.
So for what?
To-
But
to
no,
be
no,
there,
no.
I
man.
guess.
I don't know.
What Barney? Like, is it Barney's World Barney or Classic Barney?
Dude, come on. They're not pulling that classic costume out for anything
You're right.
other
You're
than
right.
skits. Here, I'll show you.
So,
They're obviously bringing out the
Look,
backyard
look,
game,
hold on.
Barney.
see, even your phone doesn't want to share.
Wait.
And you're the photo.
Okay.
Here I am.
Hey, friends. Here I am.
Bro, his head is huge.
Why is he there though? What's happening?
We're getting ready for a super duper Purple Day at April 15th, honoring the strength and resilience of military kids everywhere. The USO San Antonio recently welcomed a very special guest, Barney the Purple Dinosaur. Thanks to a collaboration between the USO and Mattel, Barney brought joy, hugs, and big smiles to military children and their families.
Oh,
So you brought World Barney instead of the actual one. Okay.
to the place he originated.
Listen.
There's a way to
Hedge,
go.
I'm-
Hey, look at all the people who are still here who worked on this show. Look what we did.
What we did is
I
crazy.
have a
Oh, not you,
pretty
not me. I wasn't there.
I have a good explanation as to why they decided to bring World Barney there. Listen,
Yeah.
okay?
Because they have a show to push.
No,
Exactly.
no, not that. It's because he's the only one that can feel joy, joy, joy. To feel joy, joy, joy.
All right. Isaiah says, "What's the story behind Hedge's background
reasons.
pick?" Hedge.
Look, guys, I had Barney's head, and so the backstory is David Joyner is doing a convention on April 26th, 27th, and he made a video sitting with this Barney plush, and he's just
To all my goddesses, I will be in your area soon.
It says "You beautiful" on the. You can't see it, but that's what it says. So if you're going to be in Las Vegas and you want to see him, do it.
Okay. Sure. Why
I'm
not?
a hot single in your area, just dying to meet you.
Sounds sexy.
If you're in the Las
You'll
Vegas
make me-
area, on
The
whatever
Barney
Hedge
thing.
said.
Anyway, Sonic Hawk says, "Joy, stream gets taken down by Mattel." Yeah, let's not do
They
that.
would most likely do that.
I'd rather get taken down by some actual like good classic content than a terrible song.
Yeah, I have not been keeping up because I have no idea what that song is.
There's really no reason why you need to.
Yes, there is.
They just
Yeah.
released 10 new episodes on Monday. So now we're up to
That
30.
nobody knew until we found them ourselves.
I mean, and there's only 3 people who care. It's people like Kaylin and Big Purple, right? It's
Oh my
kids,
God, this guy.
and it's all of the people who said they hated this series but keep watching everything they release. Those are the only
True.
people who watch this show.
And then there's me who watched 10 episodes and dipped. I'm
I-
like, okay, that's
I don't think
enough.
Hedge has watched any of it. I gave up after like the first like 10 or 15. Also, like I haven't watched these new 10.
Really, you don't watch it with your kids?
Huh?
Wow.
You don't watch it with your kids?
No. I turn it on and I go away. I don't need to watch it with them.
I saw 2 of them.
That's why it exists. Turn it on, go
You
away.
haven't kept
Yeah,
it.
I've overheard things, but I haven't like sat and watched any of the like the last 15 or whatever. So
I saw 2 episodes and I bought their entire stock.
yeah,
That's all it takes
Pretty
to
much.
convince people.
yeah. It's I mean, the buying the merchandise and stuff is just fun. I mean, it's cool to see it in stores. Some of it is actually really nice, but the show itself, there's no reason for me to watch it. I just don't enjoy it.
But you realize you're helping them. You're helping the show
Yeah,
by buying the merchandise.
yeah. What does that mean? I don't have to watch it.
I
But
think
you-
I've said in previous news videos too, like the show itself, it's probably not going to be for me, but I'm just excited to see when the merchandise drops.
Yeah.
And so I don't think I can call myself a fraud because I was real from day one, from the jump. I was like, I'm going to buy them toys. I don't care. I'm gonna eat these Hello Panda
JMT
chocolates.
Productions clearly. Well, first of all, okay. So I heard Barney's World Volume 3, and I'm going to say that I Can Feel Joy is the best Barney's World song, and I'll be damn it if Kerron finds a way to shit on that song too. Well, first of all, that's not how you spell it. Second of all, it's a terrible song.
Wait, that is
And the bar is extremely low to decide what song is good for Barney's World and what song is not. There's not really a bar that's even something to compare it to.
Big Purple 88, if you're willing to shut down our grievances between each other and go against the world between this guy.
Listen,
You can't go against me because I just don't care.
Listen, Kerron, the only reason you're feeling this way is because you're not feeling joy, okay? You need to feel some joy in you, all right?
Rocking with
Come on.
I would have phrased it differently, but I agree.
Can we give it to JMT Productions for not only...
What'd you say, Hedge?
I was going to say, can we give it to JMT Productions for not only getting Kerron to pop off and be upset, but to also get his stream age restricted for saying the S word.
It was already restricted.
I was going to say, we say it anyway.
We already started. Anthony says, I just put it on as background noise, which is probably the best way to listen to it. Second best. The first best is on mute.
No, because then you're going to play. Wait, what did he say?
Matt Goldstein says, I feel like Barney's World, mainly the fans, is one of those shows that you watch only once and be like, well, that was a thing. And I will call you a liar, Matt, because you guys keep watching it, even after you say you won't watch it. So
yeah,
I don't know if that's actually...
And actively enjoy it. We have witnesses who have seen you fully enjoy episodes. What are you talking about?
Me and the boys watching Barney at 3 a.m. It'd be like that.
Also, okay, this last 10, like this most recent batch, I will say is somewhat the strongest. There are a few like
better than the Lions era
episodes. Yes, there are a few that are like, I didn't need to see that. Like there's
You see? I could tell that it's something.
Wait, no.
It came out Monday, and I could tell how much you remember.
Fine. Listen, Making Magic was pretty good. I like the wholesomeness.
There's no wholesome in there.
This is why you're the second Barney's World fan.
The best two have been the one where everybody's feeling love for helping one another, and the Valentine's one, which is ironic because they shoved that special down our throats on Valentine's Day, knowing that they had a Valentine's episode.
I did see a piece of that, the clip of that one, that like the kindness one, you know, and like they were showing how you do something nice for somebody else, how it makes them feel happy and want to do something kind for somebody. I saw like a small portion of that, which I thought that was a cool. I mean, it's not. I mean, it was nice the way that they tried to show it and explain it. I didn't watch the rest of it to really have an opinion, but I thought that was at least kind of nice. Sonic Hawk says, Kerron following in the classic parent of a Barney fan tradition by plopping his kids in front of the show and running. Yes, I did. I did. Yeah. I was like, hey, there's new shows. I don't have to listen to the same crap you guys were listening to. Watch these. And I absolutely did not watch.
Isn't that the Korean Barney where they just sung I Love You in the end, and then Barney just dips? Literally dips at the second verse.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so let me read off this list. Making Magic, that was bad. Birds of a Feather, it was okay. Bigger Wheels, it was a pirate episode, didn't watch. Well, I did watch, but it was, Every Little Thing, that's the kindness episode. That was good. Barney's Birthday.
Oh shit, they remade Barney's Birthday.
Barney's Birthday, Kaylin and I saw like 5 months ago.
Yeah. The ending pissed us off.
Where they did a terrible lead you on the entire episode that they're going to sing the Dino Dance song. They do a very shitty version of 3 seconds, and then it goes off abruptly. It's so stupid.
Finders Not Keepers, again, another pirate episode, another Mel episode.
Where she steals, right?
Yeah. Well,
she claims things.
Would you call it stealing when you find it?
Wait, no, you didn't find it. You claimed it as your own. You go, oh, hey, look. I mean, it's no different than Christopher Columbus going, "I discovered this." Okay.
Sure. Snuzzleberry Snatcher. I cannot tell you what happens.
I can.
It takes 3. Baby Bop in this series is starting to like piss me off a little because there's moments where she's like funny and snarky, but then there's others where she's like abruptly mean. And it's this one and then the last one too far.
Amy, how you doing?
I mean, Bryn did take inspiration from season 11 Baby Bop, so.
Wait.
And again, this is no slight against her whatsoever. I'm just saying the way they're writing Baby Bop now is kind of.
I mean, isn't that what Baby Bop is really?
What do you mean?
No,
That's basically Baby Bop.
No, she's just a 3-year-old.
No. Well, is she?
Yeah, in this thing, I don't know. JMT Production says, "Attention, all Barney's World fans. I have just made the observation that the more episodes get released, the better the show gets. Unfortunately, people like Kerron will never understand."
Nah.
Okay.
Okay.
Anthony says, "I liked making magic." Is this the one that he like his magic wasn't working or something? Like this?
Yeah,
the
yes.
screen upside down and then turn it black and white.
And it is now canon that the reason he is magic is because he feels joy.
It's
Sort of like the special.
Oh, really? So like he has to be happy to make it happen?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Okay. Sonic Hog says maybe modeling her personality after Bop Till You Drop wasn't the brightest idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I doubt she watched that entire episode.
I'm sure not. But then again, it's only like 14 minutes, so not enough to really give you the idea, but enough to go, all right, she's just a brat. Which is not at all true, but you know.
Yeah.
I have no feelings, no strong feelings. It's just not my Barney, not the Barney I grew up with. I have no kids, so I have no reason to watch it. Yeah, I think that, I mean, it's no problem. I don't think it matters if anybody watches it or not. Like, if you enjoy it, you enjoy it, and that's great. I just like talking trash because it's fun. But if you actually enjoy it, then, you know, it is what it is. If you don't, you don't. And it's no different than the classic show. People liked it, people didn't. And unless you were just extremely obsessed with making people like something you like, it didn't really matter much. And so I think it's fine if like you don't watch it, or if you do.
The one thing I'll say, like, we see the videos of people like going to Walmart and seeing the stuff on the shelves, but they're making it as if like this new iteration is Barney, which it is, but they're like in the captions saying like, oh, you know, throwback, never thought I'd see Barney on shelves again, or like, oh, this takes me back or whatever. It's like, no, that's not what you're referring to, is not what you're thinking of.
See, and this is where it's so bizarre. And because I was talking, I don't remember who I was talking to, but I was talking to somebody about this and how there's 2 entirely separate Barneys right now. And you got people, like you said, going to the store and being like, oh my God, Barney's back on shelves again. But it's not the Barney that we remember, but they're still engaging with it as if it was. So it's like, well, what is the point then of us having the redesign if we're going to buy this toy and then be like, this is what I remember, and it's not? You know, you would, if anything, you would believe that if it was the original Barney, there would be even more of a pull. But people are seeing it now and being like, that's Barney, even though it looks different. And then you have Mattel that they're posting videos where it's implied that our Barney, classic Barney, is promoting this show that he's not a part of, but it's a different version of him. Like, why are we doing this separate? It's kind of confusing and weird. I don't know.
It's almost as if they're taking the skits like literal. Like, okay, well, Barney went to a Walmart and told me to buy all of these, even though he bought all of these for himself anyway.
Barney would never do that.
Well, I think
exactly.
I mean, I think we will always question like what their logic was behind the whole idea of classic Barney as the celebrity who created this iteration. Like, that whole thing is just stupid in its own right. But I think, like I've always said before, anyone who sees a purple and green dinosaur, even if it's not Barney, you automatically call it Barney. You know, it's just they solidified that color concept, right? Green stomach, purple body, like people review it as Barney. So when this character, even though it's vastly different than what it was before, he looks different, but the things that made him Barney, the purple and the green and all of that, and then people seeing that and then seeing the name Barney, whether it's the version they remember or not, it's still Barney as the character. And I think that's what that's what the pull is with why people are buying the merchandise, because they remember the old show, even though this is a completely different look, it's still that character that they remember. And I think that's why, like, the whole, like, oh, this brings me back. Yeah, it's a different Barney, but like it still brings them back to that, like when they were a kid seeing their Barney on shelves, it's still Barney, regardless if we want to call it that or if it looks the same or different. He still is that character. So I think that will still always have the pull for decades and decades into the future.
Yeah,
I just want some simplicity in the marketing because, like we just discovered earlier, you're telling us that the one from before is like orchestrating this whole ordeal, this whole entire like property relaunch, but then you send the costume of the person that's on TV to an event like the USO show. Wouldn't it make more sense if you're, pushing that the classic character made the new show? Wouldn't that make more sense for that one to be there?
I feel for and it is weird. I feel like with things like that, it probably is more so limitation than anything else, because we don't know for sure how many of those original Barney costumes they have. There's been the official one that's in the Mattel skits, and then there's, I guess, whispers of like one Barney in another country, one Barney over here, one Barney here, but like we don't officially know how many Mattel actually has that they can just readily be like, go over here. So in that sense, I can understand if it's like, okay, well, we have like 3 Barney's World costumes, send one of them here, and we have like the main classic Barney, we have to keep this here unless it's a big commercial or something like that.
Yeah. Well, I think we also only care because he looks different. If they would have stayed true to who he was, what his original design was, we wouldn't care if it was a new version of, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think the fact that it's so drastically different of a look than what Barney was before is why we care, because those 2 suits look completely different from each other. They look like different characters, even though some of the signature aspects, like the color of him, is the same. They just look like 2 different dinosaurs, not the same. And I think that's the main reason why we care so much, because he just doesn't look like who Barney is.
I feel like
in this situation.
Oh no, sorry. I was just gonna say that I feel like it's on intent too, because if they were to promote, if you were to throw classic Barney at an event like that just to meet and greet with people, there's not really anything that he would be promoting necessarily, because we don't even really get classic Barney merch outside of made to order print Amazon shirts and stuff like that. So like if classic Barney were to be there, he would just be there to be there. But because they threw World Barney at events like this, it's like, well, they're promoting Barney's world specifically,
Right?
Yeah.
Which it's like,
but I mean, like situations like this, like, okay, we're sponsoring this event and they want Barney there. Okay, we know this is like his stomping grounds. Let's just put the old costume out. But oh wait, we got this new show and nobody's using this new costume right now. Fly him out there, see what the reaction is going to be. And I'm sure it's very positive, but to me, it would have made more sense for that.
I always argue that, like, and I did mention this in my review, but I always argue that it's sort of similar vein as like Backyard Gang Barney, specifically the first 3 tapes. While he does look a lot different from the Barney that we're all used to, the purple and green later on. As long as it's still like Barney to its core, and you can still tell it's Barney, then yeah, I mean that's how I personally view it. It's still Barney, regardless of what he looks like. And if people can still recognize him as, Barney, then I don't know.
Well, I think that's where the bar is low, with like the recognize him as Barney thing, because all you have to do is have a dinosaur that's purple with the green stomach. And even if it's not Barney, everyone's going to see it as Barney first, because that was the popular. I don't know if you guys remember a few years ago, they had like those I don't know if they were Thai Beanie Babies or something, but they were like the dragon, and they were all purple with a green stomach. I always thought they were Barney until I looked at them further, and I'm like, oh, it's a dragon. It's not, but it's just because those color concepts were always very signature to who Barney was. So I think that bar is low about like if it looks like Barney, because all you have to do is have a dinosaur that's purple with a green stomach and some spots, and people will automatically at least assume that that's what it is.
Unless it's Barney.
Huh? Would you say, Emmy?
Unless it's Blarney.
Unless it's
like
Blarney.
that really, unless it's that shittily made Barney parody from the 90s.
But if you saw that in the distance, you would automatically assume it's Barney first until you got closer. So it's like, I don't know.
I feel like even just the stature, because I had growing up, I had a Beanie Baby and it was a kangaroo, but it stood like you look at the sculpt of that plush. I could probably find it later, but like it stands exactly like the '88 doll. And I used to hold it and parade it around as if it was Barney, because it literally is like the arms out and like the way it stands in the tail and everything. Like, it looks just like Barney. There's just certain things about Barney that kind of stick with you, and you can sort of emulate that and put that onto other things.
I will commend them for at least making just like a somewhat of an attempt, because I feel like they learn from like the past relaunches from the hit stuff. It looks okay, like Bob the Builder. Nobody liked that. Like nobody liked that redesign. Thomas, that's their prize pig, but they
completely disrespected their entire fan base and single-handedly destroyed it.
Well, not only by like changing the character so drastically, but also certain things like that. So I feel like when going into this, they were like, okay, we know this is a beloved property. All eyes are on us for us to get this right. Let's do it our own way, but also let's not like terribly disrespect the brand.
I feel like Barney is blessed enough to have not been 100% the test subject, because like you guys were saying, Bob the Builder and Thomas, it feels like they experimented with them a little too hard while Barney was still coming up with them, to where they're like, okay, so we can't do that again. How about we at least keep the original, and then if we want to do the redesign, we'll do the redesign, but we'll keep the original here and see how that works out, because whatever happened to that Bob the Builder stuff?
Because that got canned because it wasn't very popular, and there is no classic Thomas. And
classic
what is this new show called? All Engines Go, Thomas. Like they're not pushing that because
there is a classic Thomas.
But are they like?
But they're not kicking it around. Yeah, no.
Right. Like with the new amusement park, I'm sure there's a like a 3D model like mall train you can like go around the park with that looks like the new Thomas. And I'm sure whatever like Barney attraction they're working on now, will most likely will not be the classic.
Yeah. Well, Isaiah's right. It could have been that 9-story cartoon.
Yes, it could have been very worse.
Barney Flintstone.
My gosh, I would take Barney's World over whatever that thing's supposed to be called. Barney. I'm not even going to call that Barney. It looks like that show.
They weren't going to call it Barney.
No. Do you know that show called Big and Small, where it had this little orange guy? Where based off there was a meme like toothpaste and all that stuff. Anyway, he looks like that, but purple and green. That's it. He's not Barney whatsoever.
Yeah.
I'm so glad we got Barney. Jack's Big Music Show. That's what I remember.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, I will gladly have Barney's World Barney. At least he somewhat looks like, somewhat of a reptile rather than a jelly bean.
It looks like a Dino spinoff.
I thought you could say Demon.
From the Flintstones.
Hanna-Barbera looking at Barney.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think I'm done talking about Barney's World. Hedge had a great idea that we rank what our 3 favorite Barney songs and 3 least favorite Barney songs are, or not rank, but at least like give what those are. And
Billie Jean
for 45 minutes. So before we start talking about and voting for these episodes, let's do that. Barney's World songs are not allowed.
Oh, dang it. Well, I'm out of here. Goodbye, everyone.
See you later. All right. So now, who wants to go first? Who wants to go first?
Okay, wait. Time out. Can they be songs that were on a Barney album but weren't like?
Yeah,
on
Barney,
the show?
classic Barney, I think in totality, right, Hedge?
Would
Yes,
we know about
because
them?
there's some great songs that never used on the series that should still be included. They were officially released, so
As in bad, or they
Huh?
were left off for a reason?
no, they should. I mean, in my
No.
opinion, one of my favorites should have been on the series. It just never was used.
Okay, I guess it counts.
All right, who wants to go first? Fantastic.
Kevin,
Caleb,
why
what
did
do
you
think?
go first? Riff, go first.
Wait, who?
What do you think, Kaylin?
Go on, Riff. Go first. You're the music guy, aren't you? You hear music everywhere. Go on.
Yeah, he's looking for it right now. He's looking for the
Who is he
music.
talking to? Okay, I
Okay,
will go first.
okay.
I always like the macaroni and cheese song. That'll be number one. Yeah.
Daily.
Yeah. Is that another audition you did, Hedge? For Barney's World?
Cheese.
I'm sorry, Hedge, but Knickerbocker. I'm sorry,
Mr. Who?
Knickerbocker will always be a classic.
Yeah.
Come back to me.
All right, then.
So let's all list our favorite first, and then we'll go back around and do the least favorite. Who wants to go next? You said, Kaylin, you said Mr. Knickerbocker and mac and cheese, and your third one is Up in the Air.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Emmy.
That is a good song.
Okay. The truth is, I didn't know we were doing. I didn't know we were doing favorite songs, so
Me
I can't
either.
remember. So my favorite songs are. Oh my goodness! Just Imagine is one.
Mm-hmm.
I guess. Just Imagine. Oh my god. Popcorn.
Popcorn. It's really
And-
neat.
Yeah.
Popcorn, it's really neat. Fun to
Yes.
make and fun to eat. Oh,
And it was also.
All right,
it was
hold on.
also the
Let
song-
Emmy go. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Emmy.
thanks. It's also the song that ended up burning Josh Martin, so it's kind of got like a
Burning Josh Martin.
No.
like it's got a place in Barney history. Like
Burning
like it literally did. The third one. Yeah, Just Imagine, Popcorn. Oh my god. Imagine a Place.
Dang it! You stole mine.
Nice, good choice.
You didn't have that one.
Good
You didn't
choice.
have that
Okay, yeah, I did. Specifically, the one from Beach Party,
Beach Party.
and also,
Yeah.
I'm so mad I didn't get to Universal when I had the chance because the one from there actually
Nice.
sounds good as well.
Yeah. For mine they would change based on the day. Like I told you, like I can't choose even a favorite Barney song. So my list today would be different if you ask me again, because I think there's just too many that they had that were great. Today it has to be Simple and Beautiful the Rainbow. I wish they used that song more from season 1. And they didn't, but I wish they did. My second one would be Today It's a Great Day. A beautiful day. The kind of day that makes me want to say.
Glad that you're alive and happy.
It'll be that one. And then I can't decide between Trying on Dreams or Count the Stars.
Oh, 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 oh.
So, at least for today, that's what they are.
Some dreams
Ooh.
today.
Well,
You know
what? I'll let you go ahead. You go ahead. I'll wait.
Okay, so mine also will change sometimes, but
Oh,
the way you make me feel.
the way, yeah. Who is it? Keep the faith. And they don't care about us.
Dangerous is a banger album. You got it. You got it.
Classic. Yeah.
Diamonds and pearls.
Erotic
Friends
City.
Are Forever. Friends Are Forever will always be in top whatever, top 3, top 5, top 2. It doesn't matter.
Friends are forever, whatever.
Friends Are Forever or whatever.
Whatever.
Dude. You said mac and cheese, and I kind of want to put that in there. That's such a good song. It's as squishes delicious at every bite.
Oh,
Yeah, they did that too. Friends Are Forever. I forget the name of this one. Ha ha ha. He he.
I can laugh.
laugh
I
at
can
me.
laugh.
Laugh with me, I mean, sorry, yeah.
Laugh.
I can laugh.
I can.
laugh.
Let's call it I Can Laugh. What do you guys think?
That's another song, though.
And goodness me, I proposed the idea, and I don't even.
Yeah. I was
Um,
going to say, look what you've done.
There's so many good songs. Mac and cheese. Let's just put mac and cheese in there.
Yeah.
I
I
mean,
might switch it out.
Sonic Hawk says, basic answer, I know, but I Love You is my favorite song from Barney. So many great songs. And I think that, like, I Love You, I think for everyone, it's obviously it is the signature song that
It's a staple
I don't
song.
know. I would never list it as one of my favorites because I think that's like the given. You know, everyone that's just a universal song. Even if it's not your favorite, it's kind of like solidified always in the top. That's also why I didn't choose it, just because I mean, I think.
I mean,
it's
sometimes,
like
like you said, it's a generic answer. Like, go to anybody outside in the general public, ask them to name 3 Barney songs. They're going to
Yeah.
say, "I love
The
you,"
theme song, I Love
the
You.
theme song,
Yeah,
and either clean up or yeah, that's it.
I've never heard anyone say clean up, but yes, I Love You is like. I mean, it's just that song.
I feel like you could watch a Watch Mojo top 10 Barney songs, and then I Love You would be number 1 just because that's the
Just
one
because.
that everyone knows.
The one everyone knows.
Welcome to Watch Mojo.
Trevor
You
says
knew it was
It's Good
coming.
to Be Home, which is also damn good. Especially
Which
I'm
one?
Imagination Island. It's good to be home.
Yep, I agree.
Replace my mac and cheese with I would put Castle So High and Good to Be Home and like smash them together just because
Yes.
I like them both. So I would say Castle So High, Good to Be Home, Friends Are Forever, and Laugh With Me. Those would be my 3 then.
Raindrops is also a good song. I'm glad they brought that. I was excited when they brought that back in season 13. What
I
Makes the
need
Flower
them
So Pretty
to-
is also good.
Brushing my teeth, dude. Oh, I'm brushing
The
my
season,
teeth.
like
on
the
bottom.
Bob Singleton,
Because I would.
every arrangement of Bob Singleton's.
They need
brushing
to,
my
and I know they have them. They need to re-upload everything they took down from streaming, and
Yeah.
like add a couple more, like the tour soundtrack, specifically Musical Castle. Even though I hate that show, I love the music in that.
That's why it's one of my
I say
favorites.
that and just put the movie soundtrack on digital already.
You hate Musical
man.
Castle? What's wrong with you?
All right.
It's bad.
Okay. I guess it's my turn. So like Kerron said, it's really hard to choose because there's a lot of great Barney songs out there. But if I really have to pick just 3 favorites, it's gonna be "I Will Always Remember You" from The Best of Barney. That's a good song. The clapping song, I enjoy that. Specifically the hit era one because I don't know, it sounds so more energetic for me personally. And Everyone is Special.
Yep.
Both versions. The world and a classic.
Dude, I also really love. Those are good choices. I also really love "Let's Play Together." I wish they used that more. Like they could have used that in place for being together is a great song also. But towards like the end of Hit, they use that way too much. When they had many other songs about playing with friends that they could have used. Let's Play Together being one of them that I wish they would have used more. I think they did that once in the park era. But that's a good song too.
Which one is that again?
The Let's Play Together.
Oh.
That song. I'm glad you're here today. Run and jump and play that song.
I'm ready here today.
I Love Stories from season 12 is a banger.
Should I go ahead and say my least favorite, or wait till y'all get done?
No, wait. Can I add s'mores?
Can I add some more?
S'mores is in the S'mores.
No.
S'mores is in the comments too. Luke Jeffers said it. Someone else said it too. Like I think that's the thing. Like, yeah, we're gonna give our 3 favorites, but I don't think anyone actually has 3 like specific favorites that only those and nothing else. Because there's so many. I mean, Barney went on for so long. First of all, but they chose great music 98% of the time. Like great songs, great lyrics, and arrangements. So it's hard to just be like, oh, just these 3 or 5 or 10. Like, so yeah.
What is he talking? Wait, what is he? What does he say?
Just don't do the motion Michael did for brushing my teeth. I
What
don't know
is he
what that
talking
means.
about?
I don't know.
He's talking about that season 1 of where the song "Brushing My Teeth." Michael did a like brushing his teeth motion, quote unquote, and it looks wrong. It's a funny joke. Funny wrong joke.
I don't know what this was. I'm sure Isaiah will tell us in a second.
It's in our home.
It was in our own
Imagine
home.
Emmy looks so confused.
Okay.
No, because
Right.
I feel like I understand what the motion was.
I think I kind of understand too, but yeah, okay. Who wants to? Or let's do least favorite.
Yay!
Oh, this is gonna be hard.
Are you
Yeah.
ready for that, Emmy? Already?
I've got one. It's just thinking of the other 2 is going to be a little tricky, but I know I've got one.
Does it involve circles?
Oh, he was going to
No.
the throat. I see.
Okay.
I understand now.
I was about to say.
Loud and clear. Yep. Freeze that. We'll use that later.
Gonna get me canceled. Hey, who's going first?
Emmy, you want to go first? You were like,
Yeah, can I go
excited
first?
about this.
Yeah. So, oh, the mail! Oh, the mail!
Well, I think that was Hedges' guess as well. That was Hedges' song.
You put it in the mailbox.
Oh my gosh! Can I just say, I'm glad you said that, because that when we were doing the season 3 thing and we were watching all of season 3, I remember watching that specifically because I had never seen the episode before, and then that's the only time I've ever heard a song playing in Barney, and I just audibly went, "Ew!" It's like, what is the melody supposed to be? It's fun to put a letter in the mailbox, and that's the end of the chorus. It's like, ew, gross. Anyway,
It sounds like a drone, like it should be sung by a drone. Oh, the mail, the mail.
Carlos didn't make it any better. I think Carlos was the worst part of that song.
You think it's probably their version of the mail time song from Blue's
I
Clues?
just think it's the season 3 version. Did you
No,
guys listen to it like in the other iterations?
I heard it and hit, and I still didn't like it. I don't like how the end of the chorus is fun to put a letter in the mailbox. It feels like it's missing something. It's like it's supposed to keep going and get better, and that's just the end of the chorus. It doesn't sound right to me. I don't know.
I think what's missing is the you want them to put it in the mailbox.
What's missing is your guys' appreciation for good music. But that's besides the point.
I love
Go
good
ahead,
music. I
Amy,
just couldn't
continue.
find it in that song.
Then there's the one that goes, "He's my brother, my brother, my brother," and And it's just like, yeah, I know. He's your brother. And it's just like, it's a song about, oh, we always fight all the time. Or not
Okay.
always.
No. Go real fast. What's your third one?
I'm still thinking about it.
I know what you're
You're
trying
lying. This is how I know you're lying, Emmy. Because
I know what
number
you're
one
trying
should
to
have automatically been "Looky, Looky, It's a Cookie," and the fact that you chose two good songs and skipped over that hurts me right here. And I'll remember that.
Okay. Well, my third one is "Looky, Looky, It's a Cookie, Cookie." I hate that song.
See, look, right here.
Right.
Exactly.
Thanks, Anthony.
The cookie song is pretty bad. It absolutely is.
And they played it so often.
The
Why?
period at
Too
the
much. In the end, is that they didn't have other songs to sing about. All of these songs, you cut down your season to 10 episodes, and you're telling me you couldn't figure out any new songs to use?
Not to mention the song doesn't mean anything. It's such a
It
time
doesn't have.
waster.
Yeah, it has no meaning. Okay,
But the meaning is
God.
cookie.
I'm not here to judge.
Cookie. Oh,
I appreciate your list, Emmy.
Yeah, but the last one's a cookie song.
Okay. Who wants to go next?
Riff.
I'll go.
Go ahead.
So my first is there's a song from the hit era. I do not know the name of it, but it's an exercise song. And it's like, put your arms up, put your arms
Yep.
up.
You like
Oh,
arms
no.
Down, put your arms down.
This is how we exercise. I think
And
it's
that was really good. I just it's annoying. And Barney has good exercise songs. But like that one is just it's like it's too much. Put your leg in, put your leg in.
It's not too
put your
much
leg
though. It's
out.
just not. It's not enough. Like it's just. You're talking about songs that just feel like there should be more. That's one of those. Like what? I don't understand.
Put your arm up. Okay, no, just let's say it again.
But
Put your arm down, and then let's say that again.
And then speed it up and make it say it faster.
And up and down,
Hey,
and up and down.
God. Hey, I'm in here.
You didn't exercise enough. That's why.
What else, Hedge?
So it's that one. It's the male song. I don't care. See, and here's the thing. There's some songs in Barney where it really just depends on who's singing it. But that one, it doesn't matter what era it's in. That song sucks. It's fun to put a letter in the mailbox. If they continued and went, it's fun to put a letter in the mail. I don't even. I think it's a lost cause.
There's
that
nothing
song
there.
sucks.
That's why you can't. There's nothing to finish
It's
it with.
awful.
You finished it. You put the letter in the box. All right, go ahead.
Oh, and then Mr. Knickerbocker. I cannot stand that song. I don't care. It has always been horrible. Since from 3 Wishes to where he is now,
Three
there
Wishes
is
was the
no
best
song more annoying to me than that one. Especially when he says, yeah. It's like, oh, turn it off. I don't care. I don't care who loves the song. It has always been trash. It could have been written by Cheryl Leach herself. I'd be like, Miss Leach, it's nice to meet you.
If it was,
that is one of
would
the
make
worst
more
songs
sense.
I've ever heard in my life because I've never liked. Put your hand down. I have never liked songs where the entire point of the song is we're gonna be doing this dance. Like the Dino Dance is up there, but like I even then that one's fine.
No.
Knickerbocker or
No.
Bopper or whatever it's called. It's just,
You know what it's called. Okay.
You know exactly what it's called, and you're lying.
Hedge, you were once a
I
king.
just don't. Hold on.
You were once a king. Now you get your crown removed. Your Barney
Look at my
crown
social
removed.
blade, and I'm losing like 15,000 subscribers by the second.
Yeah,
First of all.
yeah, exactly.
First of all,
Ew, who is playing the?
There's
No.
I just
Hold on,
Look.
Kerron, I got this. Number
Look.
one,
Yeah, go
the
ahead.
one from Three Wishes is the best one.
No.
So I don't know what
Yeah.
you're talking about there.
No. Big Surprise is the best one.
No, it's not.
Big Surprise is the best one.
Okay, vocally, the one from Three Wishes is the best one.
Possibly.
Hey, Mr. Knickerbocker Boppity Bop.
I
like the way that you boppity bop.
He did it better than that, but yes.
I just
That's exactly how he sounded. That's what he
I feel
sounds
as
like.
though- Okay, look. I don't. The 3 worst Barney songs. What shall we make today? The Mad Song. What's your problem?
What was that first one?
What shall we make today? What shall we make today? We'll make something.
Oh,
Barney
okay,
bag.
okay.
The Mad Song. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I really shut the. Okay, and then the third one.
Is
Don't
what's your
be
problem?
blue. Don't be blue. Season 13. We all make mistakes. It's true. That's how we learn and grow the best. Do you know that song?
Don't be blue.
Do you understand?
Good
You
advice
don't even
will
know
see.
it. That's why it's one of the worst songs. Those 3. I don't know what your problem is today and why you're trying to like hurt my heart and soul.
I don't know what your
The fact that
problem
you
is.
guys would go this far to say things as such as Mr. Knickerbocker is the worst song when you have this list of songs. Old King Cole, the Barney
No.
Boogie, and you're telling me those are better than.
Okay, whoa.
There's no whoa.
Whoa.
There's
You want to talk about Big
whoa.
Surprise? Old King Cole from that show specifically is the best iteration of that
It is
song.
the best. It does
Period.
not make it a good song, but it is the best iteration.
Yes,
I have
it does.
to agree.
No,
Yes,
the
it
best
does.
version. The best version is "Can You Sing That Song?" That beat at the end, like.
Well, I don't know what you are, Big Purple 88, but being a black person, when I hear hip hop infused into Barney, it made me excited. I had to enjoy it because
Well, we would have known if you showed your face.
Listen, okay. That
I mean,
song,
we can't
that
tell
version
when
of
all
the
we
song
see is a
slapped,
purple
okay?
and yellow dot. I don't know what you want.
Because I am purple. I'm purple. You know this.
He's got a
All I
point.
need to say is there was never a reason
Show
to
yourself.
play Mr. Knickerbocker ever. There was never an actual reason. If you watch the season
Ted,
2
you might as well
finale,
just say the N word with their
This-
hard R at
the
this
season
point.
2
Yeah,
Because
finale,
what you're
Go ahead,
saying now is more racist.
Just go ahead and say it, Ye. You've come this far. Just go ahead and say it.
this season 2 finale where they're waiting for Tasha's parents to come in, and they're like, "What should we do now? We have nothing to do." And then Baby, I was like, "Oh, let's sing my favorite song." And Barnes like, "You mean the one with your name in it?" And they say, "Yeah." And then they waste your time for 2.5 minutes.
They didn't
I-
waste your time. They
is
actually
insane.
had a good
They
time.
Wasted.
It was not a
No.
waste.
They did the same. Hold on. They did the same exact thing in the waiting for Mr. Macadocious, whatever his name
Mr.
is,
McCooney.
the male guy.
Macalicious.
Yeah. Yes, they did.
Mr. Scrumptious.
You complained it out. I didn't hear it. I didn't hear a thing about you complaining about that. So where's all this energy coming from, sir?
The song is garbage. It's horrible.
Hey, listen, okay. Even though
Disgusting.
even though your opinion is wrong, it's so wrong. At least you didn't say your least favorite was "If You're Happy and You Know It." Yes,
I'm hereby declaring a tariff.
Someone did say
on
your least
stage.
favorite Barney song, the worst Barney song is "If You're Happy and You Know It." Someone did say that. I'm not making that up.
I could have said the Dino Dance, but I mean,
You better not.
I said Mr. Macklemore.
I'm gonna pop some tags.
Anyway, I didn't say mine. Number one,
It's because we were sidetracked by the nonsense these two were spewing. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Jalen.
I do not know the name of the song, but it's played like 80 times during season 10 and 11, and I
What?
swear, no, that's on my list, but no. Ooh, ooh, ooh! What a big mistake!
That's
No,
literally-
that's
literally the name.
no.
That's literally the name. What a big
Oh,
mistake.
is it?
What a big mistake, and then just no.
Oh, it's just like
no, look, mine.
I feel like whoever Joe was like, okay, I kind of want to mariachi sounding song. I still want to like Americanize it.
Well, it's
Well-
because Riff was introduced music.
But like even when he's not in the episodes. Oh, are you saying they introduced more music in general?
They were trying
When he
with that
introduced him.
Riff's whole introduction of more.
So like they're trying to
Versatile,
implement
yeah.
different genres. Okay, I see what you're saying. So
Stupid
yeah,
choice.
that whatever.
No, not your choice.
Let's-
It was a stupid choice for them.
Oh yeah, I agree.
Cover
But
up.
whatever. Anyway,
Cover up.
the Let's Go song. Yeah,
What?
no.
It's
I gotta agree
it's
with
better on the credits of "Let's Go to the Firehouse" because it's an actual song.
Yeah.
Like it's the chorus with verses. The season
they're
12
actually
version,
singing?
they just sang the chorus twice was just stupid.
Hear me out and hear how I'm trying to paraphrase this. I Love You from the hit era.
That's
Oh.
fair.
No.
Mhm.
That's fair.
No.
Okay,
No,
Big Purple. Try hearing the same song. They do it. They do this when torturing people in like Al Qaeda or whatever. Try listening to the same exact version of the
Guantanamo
song
Bay in America.
for 7 seasons.
Listen, it's at least it's not I Love Me Too. Lyric wise.
You don't like,
I will take I Love Me Too.
You don't. You
Any
better
day.
not say it.
I'll take it any day over this.
See, guys, and this is why I'm the number one Barney's World fan. Because
You
I
got
will
a
not
point.
take that like this.
He's got a point.
No,
Bye,
he does
everyone.
not. No.
All right, you're back, Hedge. Hedge.
Hedge ran away.
I was
Screw
thinking.
you guys.
Hey,
I was thinking Caitlin would respond. Rise above and get blocked.
Sit down. Sit down.
No, but I don't think the song. I mean, we
Hey,
are
what was
arguing
that?
about arguing about musical arrangements too. So I guess,
What?
yeah, I wouldn't make it one of the worst when you have all those other songs, but it did get redundant.
Oh man! Now,
Okay,
who's to say that? I'm sure people are already tired of it, but like by season 2, whenever they're going to start production on that, I'm sure people are going to start getting tired of I Love Me Too, even though they barely play it per episode.
I don't like the lyrics. I prefer the lullaby one, but instrumental wise, love it. Like that bow, 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 bow. Like I love the instrumental. Not lyrics. I ain't trying to like bust it down, go to with the sauce, you know? I ain't trying to do all
What?
that.
what were you saying, Emmy?
Oh, I was just like, have they stopped playing I Love Me Too?
No, they just don't
No.
sing it every episode. It just comes. It's like it's not even a closing song. It's like all the
Oh.
other songs. They just kind of randomly sing it in an episode.
If the episode is about like that emotion specifically, like love or just kindness in general, they'll play it. But really, it's just like an end credit song.
Oh, what a cop out! Because it's just like they played it for the first 10 episodes I watched, and I thought it was going to be like a recurring thing. But
No. Also, I forgot to mention this really quickly. They're starting to move like Sid the Science Kid characters when they dance, and it's like really like distorted. They're like really jiggly and
We're
stuff.
looking for our friends.
Is it motion cap?
No, well,
Don't know.
okay, I'll say it. So, I showed. This is going to be a world premiere here. So, Hedge and Kerron, remember that video? I
It
showed
wasn't
you?
me.
Well, guys, I'm now the new host of the stream, so your opinion's wrong.
Get him out of here.
I'm sorry. All right.
Anyway, I have credible information that shows that they are actually like replicating a dancer's moves, or they're actually animating on top of what she's doing. Kind of like those AI videos you're seeing on TikTok right now. Of like a previous video, but it's being like framed over with a different person. It's kind of hard to explain there, but I assume that's how they're doing it. Kind of like motion capture, but not, you know.
So like they're just taking the dance choreographer and just animating all over them.
Essentially.
Okay.
Dumb. Okay, shall we move on?
I haven't told my story yet.
You're right. Go ahead.
Thank you. All right. So, like I said, it's hard to choose just 3. And it's hard to choose a least favorite. But if I'm going to have to, I'll say our animal friends do not have special voices. I love to go sailing. Sailing. I don't know. And Kerron, I'm sorry, not sorry, but Trying on Dreams isn't that good. Okay?
I feel like you went Barney Wiki, what is Barney songs? And then you just chose the first 3 you looked at.
No.
You don't even okay.
No.
Okay, here, let's prove this first of all. First and foremost, give me the reason why I'd Love to Sail is not a good song. Go.
I'm not saying it's not a good song.
No, you chose it as one of your 3 least favorites.
Like I said, it's hard to choose a least favorite song. Like
not when you have Looky Looky at the Cookie, the Mad song.
Exactly.
You have a number of options to choose, and you've chosen.
Hey, Looky, it's a cookie, okay? It's a little bit of a bop. Like, you got a cookie, it makes you want a cookie. Come on. You're the one that had bad taste in music, God. Mr. Knickerbocker sitting in the streets. Why is he homeless?
Here, allow me to quell the disagreements.
Look at go. See? That's crazy. Come on, man.
But look at this little monkey. Funny little monkey, man.
Oh, that's cute.
Isn't that the guy from Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing?
Yeah, absolutely.
What's his name?
He doesn't have one.
I thought it was from Monkey Island.
Isn't he?
What is Monkey Island?
Oh,
Yeah, that's actually scary. That's scary as hell. Hey, friends.
He's rising up.
Five Nights at Barney's.
I'm out of here. Goodbye, everyone.
All right. Before I get further pissed off, let's just move on. So this is our episodes for this week. Get up. You get up there. Okay. This is what we're looking at.
Yo, who's this monkey here?
Don't make any racist jokes.
Monkeys are cool. Monkeys are great.
They look like they have hands on their feet.
They look like a nice little treat.
Gorillas, baboons, and chimpanzees.
Okay.
Squish is delicious in every bite. Okay.
Cooked monkey is my favorite food.
They're just talking about eating animals.
All right, guys. This is our this is our list of episodes, our final 8 that we're going to get down to the final 4. We have Hop to It versus My Favorite Things, All Mixed Up versus A Little Mother Goose, Let Your Creativity Fly versus China, which is, I mean, talk about a turn of events. The Emperor's Contest versus The Reluctant Dragon.
Oh god, it's gonna age terribly,
hasn't it? So let's talk. Let's go with Hop to It and My Favorite Things first. Like we've been doing. For everybody who's watching, obviously the chat is open. The link is in the chat. I mean, so you can click that at the top, and you can submit your vote as we go ahead and talk about like our choices here. I don't know who wants to go first as we're talking about Hop to It and my favorite things. It does sound very much like this.
Yeah.
Good on that,
Which,
Tony.
I mean, when you bring that up and Michael brushing teeth, I guess it's the kind of show that we're at with Joyner behind heads. Anything can happen. Anything.
No,
can
he's not.
happen.
Anything can be. Oh.
Okay, what do you guys think? Between Hop to It and my favorite things, it's obviously Hop to It, but what do you think?
Can I
Hop
just
to
say
it.
Do it.
I was
Hop
gonna
to
say.
hop to it?
I'm not fat. I'm just big boned.
well,
Listen,
there's that one.
Hop
Good thing,
to it.
good thing we had
Listen.
something to kill an hour of our time because this would be very easy.
Listen, hop to it. Hop to it. It's so long. Not to mention the Barney says segment. Oh my gosh, the Barney says segment. Why did it have to go on for so long? Like, you can do
It's
this.
a very long time.
You can
Yeah.
do that.
It is.
Well, it's
You can do
because I mean I understand what you're saying.
And like
From what I
Freddie Mercury-
understand, from what I understand, Barney Says was created at the time to one, show parents that there was educational value in the episodes, but then also it was used as a buffer. So if an episode was too short, they would make Barney Says a little bit longer to fill the time frame they needed for PBS.
Doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't matter. No, it doesn't at all.
Doesn't matter.
But that it just makes it worse because the episode itself was already bad. Then you have to have an extra long
No.
Barney Says on the bad episode.
Like, you either do that, or you have Barney or one of the kids go like, "Hey, let's sing this song we already sung a couple of seconds ago to fill in the runtime."
Yep.
I hate that.
Sonic
I-
Hawk says neither are crap in my opinion, but hey, that's just me. You don't think? I like my favorite things. I don't know why it's on the list, but I think Hop to It was just. I mean, if we're looking at what's boring, it has to be that.
Eh.
I hate the doll in the beginning of the episode. He's all cross-eyed and just
Just a little guy. Come on, man.
Had that all for 30 episodes. Like you couldn't have fixed it in 30 episodes. Come on.
That's the thing. Like you're not filming every episode that day.
I
You
never
can like
understood.
add on.
Never.
We had to
And they
do it in a
use it in
rush.
the
No, you
intro
didn't.
for
You
season 2, but only at the end.
Like you had the assignment for God knows how long, and you turn out that. That's scary looking
Apparently.
thing.
Okay, so I think all of us agree Hop to It. We'll see
Yes.
when the votes come in, but that's five votes for that already. Okay, let's look at Let Your Creativity Fly versus China.
Creativity.
No, yeah. In order for us to not
What?
look, man.
No. Wait, what'd you say it again? No. Come on, you guys chose. What'd you say it was? Did you say Let Your Creativity Fly is worse than China?
Yes.
Look,
How?
man. I don't want to go to war.
How and why?
I don't want this to escalate to a global scale.
Tariffs. No. No, but also like, did Let Your Creativity Fly have more production mistakes than China?
As far as
Because
what?
of all the goofs and
There
like
were.
seeing
Like
all
what?
the
I mean, flipping-
accidental.
Switching costumes midway through. I guess
It's
Yeah.
not a production
was a
mistake. That was a choice they made. You
Caitlin.
can't mistakenly put a different costume on set.
Caitlin, imagine you have a friend that lives in Japan. You'd be talking to them on, I don't know, Facebook for like 2 months. You're like, hey, I'm going to go visit you. And you go and visit them. And the moment you walk into their
They have
room,
it set up like Africa.
they have.
Go,
That
why
is
did you
not
feel at
what I
home?
was going to say. You go to meet them, and it's decked out in American flags, hot dogs, and cheeseburgers, a grill, and then a giant
And
sign that
and
says
fireworks.
125% tariffs.
Like,
Would
what
you
is
be-
this shit?
Would
I
you
mean-
accept it, or would you be like,
I flew 2 days to come to this. Fuck out of here.
look, it's your home?
I paid 10.
Well, Hedge and I are very much on the side of China, it feels like to me.
Don't say that.
As far as
That is very bad.
I would have said it
context.
differently than that.
but I thought you liked anime.
Oh god.
The Chinese cartoons.
Yeah.
I think
far as
what's
being-
worse is what's worse is not that BJ did it, but that Barney supported it
Yeah.
and followed through with it.
I mean,
good
and
one.
honestly, at this point, I mean, it doesn't sound too bad.
We're in China.
Those
Yeah,
Barney fans are American betrayers.
Yes.
They are the reason.
We're in China.
Don't blame
because
me.
we have the accents.
But I think as far as which one of those episodes are worse, I think the China episode was worse.
I'm gonna be honest. I haven't watched the other side, so.
How do you come on here and not be prepared?
Hey, listen. Okay, I thought we were only doing that one side. That one side.
No. You reached out and you said, "Hey, I want to be a part." You had to do.
You're the one who agreed to it, man. You're the one who agreed to it. Okay.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't even know who Barney is.
You know what? I actually don't know what we were talking
I don't
about.
know who Barney is. Okay. I don't know what this stream is.
I thought this was about Barney World.
What?
I feel like
Um,
this is one of those quotes where I feel like if you go on the Barney wiki to the episode China, if you go to the trivia section, it's just gonna have it's just gonna say like on the worst Barney episode live stream, Kerron and Hedge state that they are very much on the side of China, just like BJ was in the episode. That's the correlation.
Hedge was wearing the same shirt he wore to work yesterday.
Did you know?
How they knew what I was wearing at work?
At the time of recording, the United States was currently in a trade war with China due to President Trump.
And did you know Hedge is wearing his hat to the right side, just like he did the last time on the first stream? Oh gosh!
My God. That man said, "You signed up. You asked."
And Sonic Hog is absolutely right. I watched all of them, but there are some of you who did not watch parts of seasons and came on here with opinions.
Don't even start.
So, thank you for reminding us of that, Sonic Hog. I still stand behind my criticism of you, Big Purple, because you reached out to ask to come on. But also,
Now listen, okay.
But also, you don't stand alone because Hedge and Emmy also refused to watch or finish episodes at one point.
Yeah.
Yeah, Emmy's like,
that's
absolutely. True. Yes, I did.
Yeah.
You know,
I fast forwarded most of like season 6 onwards. So
yeah,
no sane person can marathon the entire thing.
Yeah.
I mean, have you seen it?
Exactly. What Jen did and every single episode of Barney and 2 times Need. On that. Oh well.
Huh?
I could have done what Jen did. I could have done what Jen did and like watch Barney like in 2 times speed.
Your microphone's cutting in and out.
You're right.
Okay. Oh man, okay.
That's correct.
1 hour and 28 minutes.
Your microphone's cutting out. Yes.
Okay. Let's see. Isaiah said,
"What is going on?"
So unintentionally insulting.
They sure are. I mean, have you seen their tariffs? Ridiculous.
Stop, please.
The episode he means. They ruined the episode by cutting out the part of the shapes where Mr. Circle falls and becomes Mr. Oval. That's funny.
Emily definitely skipped that.
Bring honor to us all. Yeah, Amy definitely did.
Yeah, that's all the circle folks had to skip that one.
Or is it China?
I don't know what this means, Andrew, and I hope not. Okay, so Kaylin and Emmy, are you like firmly with let your creativity fly?
No, China.
I'll
Okay.
switch to
China.
China. I'll switch to
China.
China.
Big Purple, what do you say?
I'll get. You know what? I'm gonna be different. And say let your creativity fly. I'll be different. I want
We
to be
don't need you to
different.
be different. We want you to be honest.
Okay. I'll choose China. That's the
Okay.
racist one.
This is an interesting point, but absolutely true. It's interesting to me that every year within the Rift era, there's always some mention or travel to China.
It's the easiest place to.
Well, but also, and then you think about, bringing in Michaela Dietz. It's like, well,
She's
You know,
Korean. She's not Chinese.
I understand that.
No,
But
just for the production crew.
Yeah. I mean, I understand what she is, but let's face it, most people are just like, well, they're Asian.
Yeah,
I know.
I said that.
You know,
I said she's Korean because it's just like the text
it makes no sense.
somehow.
Yeah,
it's just like oh, it's the same country. It's just like no.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Dang, it's like the equivalent of calling the dinosaurs dragons. Oh wait,
Barney, let's go to Korea. Okay, which one?
we
Gotta be
can
careful.
go
It's just all gray and
Korea?
block buildings. We're in the wrong.
Oh, we're in Egypt.
We're in Egypt. I mean China. I mean, I don't know.
All these rockets on
I don't know anymore.
a blow up photo in the background. It's just like, where are we? They're going to space.
Hey,
Yay!
Karan, that's one thing you can't fault the news show. They make sure not to travel anywhere but presumably the United States or
Yeah,
Canada, wherever they are.
wherever they reside for sure.
There's no
No,
episode of hey friends, let's go
And
to
they also-
China.
And they also,
In the
at least
dark.
so far, don't insultingly try to highlight a culture and be completely wrong with it.
The only thing
At
they
least the stuff that they decide to choose, like the different languages they use, or like calling, the grandma Nona, like at least they're accurate with. You know what I mean?
Right.
I
Barney
feel like
speaks
no.
his
Korean.
era Barney would have just destroyed it.
the only
Barney
thing
literally
that they
speaks
travel-
a different language once in the entire series, and it's the grape jelly episode. And he has
only-
not since.
The only
Like,
thing
man, I
they
ain't touching
travel
that.
on was they only travel on the Barney pirate ship. That's the only thing they travel on.
But they're not going to like Europe.
They went to an island. That's what an island is. Am I right?
But it's not inhabited by people.
There was Hermie the hermit crab. Anyways,
Dude, go outside and meet a woman, please. Like,
what are you trying to say?
All right. Okay. Moving on. All mixed up. A Little Mother Goose. This one is a little tougher, at least for me, because neither one of them. I apologize. I take it back. All mixed up. I forgot Maurice Scott was in it, and that does it for me.
One guy ruins the entire episode for you. One
He
guy.
plays the title character. I have to see it more than anyone else. Yes, it ruined it for me.
the most egregious part is when he's singing the "Try and Try Again" song, and you can tell he just can't do it. He's making the kid hold his hand while he's struggling to move that mouth.
That's because he pulled out one of his hands and was trying to do the mouth ball with his arm.
The first time. Well, try and try again.
And this is also why I can't choose A Little Mother Goose, because I mean, it wasn't set up to be good. It could only be decent because the most of it was supposed to be. It was from a home video. The home video is much better.
So did they produce that? Did they produce that like in tandem with the home video, like the same time, or
They
did
did
they
the
just
home
like?
video and then they just cut it.
Okay.
Like they took it.
'Cause I
They
thought-
just cut all of the going to Mother Goose Land out and just left the school stuff.
For some reason, I thought they filmed the episode first, then went back and then
Oh yeah, no, they
filmed
filmed
the video later.
first. No, they did the whole movie and then they just trimmed it down.
Okay.
I was gonna say all mixed
That'd
up.
be such a waste of time if they did.
All mixed up, you said, Hedge?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with all mixed up too.
Jalen, is that what you say too?
Yeah.
All mixed
Big
up.
Purple 88?
All mixed up.
Cool.
All mixed up. All mixed up.
Sonic Hawk says they produced it with cutting it down in mind if it's anything like the season 13 videos. Yeah.
I honestly didn't even bother watching a Little Mother Goose because it's literally just a home video, but they sliced it. That's it. So
Well,
what's the
that's
point
what I
watching
was
that?
telling people as we were going through. Like for that season and for season 13, it was like just watch the home videos instead.
Like, what's the point of watching a Little Mother Goose where you can literally just watch the home video version?
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't even bother with that one.
Maurice Davis.
It's telling that All Mixed Up is the only episode where Maurice was Barney all the way through. Yes, it absolutely is. Turns out Steven wasn't disgusted with his lemonade. He was disgusted with Maurice's performance.
They was making that lemonade all episode.
That kid is a buzzkill, though.
Huh?
They had to get rid of him as soon as possible.
Yeah. They're like, all right, let's not do that again. Okay, and then we have the Emperor's Contest, the racist one, or the Reluctant Dragon.
Empress Contest. No, there's no doubt about it. It's Empress Contest.
Emperor's Contest, just because of the reaction it got out of me. I wish I could re-experience that for the first time. That was so funny. It has to be that one. How do you take an episode about fishing and then do a cutaway that lasts the entire episode where they're dressed up in Chinese garb and doing this story? I don't know. There's got to be that one.
I wonder, Emmy, how are you so immediately able to choose that one? But then when it was Let Your Creativity Fly or China, you sided with Let Your Creativity Fly.
I remember watching the Emperor's Contest for the first time and thinking this is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. It's just like, and I've said this a couple of times, but how are you able to kind of have a whole episode of, I don't know, I don't remember China all that much, to be honest. I remembered the production mistakes and Let Your Creativity Fly, but I couldn't remember much of China. But Emperor's Contest stuck out in my mind like a sore thumb because of the caricatures and everything. So that's why there seems like a disparity between that, because I didn't really remember China, to be honest.
Okay, counterpoint. In South Park, there is a character named... I forgot his name. But
Great. I thought you were.
He turns out to be a white guy who thinks he's Chinese because he owns a Chinese restaurant in the town. And the whole entire like thing that he does is that he is a white guy squinting his eyes in a Chinese like accent, replacing like L's with R's and like everything like that. So how can that get a pass? But a kids show where puppets essentially are doing the same thing, but not as like bad as they do.
What are you asking right now?
I think.
Are you saying how
do we give them a pass, but this doesn't?
See,
what I'm saying is, how did
South Park though?
Because what is the reason of them being in Chinese in the Barney episode?
Because
why do they have to be?
They are
Chinese.
And it comes out looking very racist. Whereas a cartoon,
but that's because the cartoon is aimed at adults. This show is supposed to be for toddler children.
Can you put that clip back on screen?
First of all, very bad versions or imitations.
There's still television shows depicting.
It doesn't matter. One is
a stereotype
targeting adults who can, I guess, understand the humor and making fun of it on purpose, whereas one is a preschool.
But they can still.
Series
Wait, what?
But they're not even making fun of it. They're actually acting as if they're being accurate.
Can you put that quote back on screen, please? Thank you.
Did you know that in South Park there's a character named?
So why can we give this one a pass, but not this one?
How come we let adults get away with it, but not babies?
In the racist episode, the Emperor is. Okay,
You know-
we love you. We love you, man.
You know what, Robert? Fuck you and everybody that lives in your house.
We love you, man. Come on.
Was that an offer?
We love
1
you
hour
too.
and 40 minutes.
Oh God.
Oh man. God damn it.
Did you know that the late great Andrew Olson? Okay.
Have we killed him
May he
again?
rest in peace.
May he
His,
rest-
his funeral was last week. Yeah, I got the invite, but
Yeah, I still miss the guy to this day. Cry.
Well, not Kerron being in the background in Hedge's background.
Saying that would be shit.
It's like he's really there.
Oh God. Oh my God! It's Face Off. It's the Face
Oh my
Off sequel. I've been waiting for this.
Good grief, there's two of them.
Oh man. Okay. All right, Joe. I don't think we need to let people vote anymore. I think we already have our answers.
You're right.
Thank you.
What'd you say, Ms. Worthy? No.
There's a character in South Park named, I don't know.
I don't remember the name.
Maybe that's his grand return after 6 months. Talks about South Park.
All right. We have the final answers. Should we do the drum roll or no?
I'll be the drum roll. Hey, Mr. Decker.
Hey,
What did you say?
Mr. I'm like, hey, Miss.
We all are.
Thank you, Sean. Thank you. I think. Yeah. That's
All right. These are the final four. So we have Hop to It versus All Mixed Up and China. Oh wow.
The China.
Guys, no, we.
The China.
Okay, so unfortunately, it can't be one. It can only be one of the Chinese episodes. You can't choose both of them, unfortunately. So, in 2 weeks, when we come back, we will decide out of these four what the top two are, and then also decide what the finale choice is. So by the end of our stream in 2 weeks, we will have the answer to what is the worst Barney episode of all time. And this is what we're looking at. Man, we've come a long way.
Can I just say, it really is a testament.
No.
It really is a testament to the fact that Barney generally gets things right, you know.
Mhm.
But the moment they start trying to pretend like they're from another country, it ends up becoming to the point where the ones about China are among the worst episodes of the entire franchise.
Yeah, I mean, we have to say, I mean, Big Brother Rusty wasn't nearly as bad, and they did China. They did the whole Chinese thing again, which that one wasn't. I don't even think that one was inherently bad at all. But yeah, these two choices were absolutely terrible choices to be made. It's interesting. I mean, it's not interesting, I guess, because I was going to say it's odd that these actually made it past just a proposal, but we also have Pistachio, so it's not too too surprising that they would have greenlit these as if they were good ideas. Especially when somebody like
pound on that keyboard.
especially like someone like Kerron Barnes doesn't even remember that she made half of these stupid choices. That tells you just how disconnected she was from the series. But all in all, this has been fun.
Yeah.
It's about that time Emmy's starting to go to town with her keyboard. You know what's funny though? Have they, out of all the hit stuff that they've uploaded, have they ever re-uploaded these episodes? China and Emperor's Contest?
Not that I've seen, no.
Probably in one
what's
of those
funny?
live 24/7 things that they always do.
You think so?
If they were to do it, they'd put it in a compilation, but that would be the main focus of the thumbnail. They would absolutely try and deck it out, be like, "We're going to China," and like have him like little garb and like something like a gong in the background.
Terrible
That's what the thumbnail would
Photoshop.
be.
20 eyes.
Barney just on screen like this.
Like a lantern.
They would do that.
Just use a simple stock photo of him going.
It's a picture of Carrie Stinson doing it with Photoshop.
Mr.
Oh damn!
Barnes.
Look, they did it. Hold on, look.
Oh
Now we
god.
got Mr. Barnes.
Oh my god. Why is everything outlined?
Look at the thumbnail immediately above it too. That's just a horrible combo.
Oh my god.
Horrible. Horrible.
So they put them up. I mean, like at the latest was 4 years ago, I think, because China right here. Yeah, they did. They uploaded 4 years ago. It's so crazy. Oh, hey, look at my subscriptions, guys. Hedge on Stage, Bob
That's
West.
what's up.
Wow.
Man.
BET.
Yeah, I'm black. What do you expect?
Well, guys.
That thumbnail's crazy though.
We're a VH1 family around here, sir.
I
Or
love they use
MTV
like
too.
clip art in the thumbnails. That's really fun. They found a clip art Chinese hat.
Oh,
and put it
God.
in.
That one's terrible. Hold on. Look at this one.
Oh. Well,
That's
Ew.
very slimming. That white thing that he's wearing is very slimming. He took Manjaro.
It's a corset.
Put it on. had to take Manjaro to fit in it. That's why.
And that's recent too. That's 2 months ago.
2 months ago. I've never noticed that before.
That was February.
Well, I'm at least you were sort of right on there. You were sort of right. They should have made that, and they did. They did. Hedge.
Oh
Hey.
my
Look what you
God.
done.
Hey, we forgot to mention Fisher Price uploaded one of the classic, one of the
Dark
hit
Era episodes.
Yeah.
And apparently they're set to release some more because they have some 4 videos unavailable on their playlist. So who knows? Who knows what episode they're going to release?
That's insane. Okay. Well,
Can I just say, while we're on that, I've said before, but like the people that run the Barney YouTube channel and stuff like that, like they're trying. They're really trying to squeeze as much as they can out of it by putting out these thumbnails. This was a little while ago, kind of sort of. It might have been last year. They re-uploaded Barney live in New York City, and pretty terrible quality, but it's up. But like they did like one of the current thumbnails where it's Barney like in New York City, but you would never know that it's Barney live in New York City if you just looked at the thumbnail. It's so weird. Like they're trying.
Honestly, I feel like they should have gotten like someone else to try run the channel. I mean, look at Hedge. No, wait, I can't say that because he doesn't like Mr. Knickerbocker. Never mind.
I would make amazing thumbnails.
Put your head down. Put your head down.
I feel like they looked at their catalog of like everything that Hit was able to like redistribute, because essentially that's what they're putting out, the stuff that they owned, like prior from Mattel buying them. So I guess they were like, okay, here's some of the favorites that we know people like, and we can still push these episodes out. We'll do the new stuff when we feel like it, but for now we're still doing these lame compilations of everything that we could just crowbar in to just make an extra dime off of. And it's like,
But it's weird
why?
too, because like I said, they semi-recently put out Live in New York City for no reason. So say, how does that slip through? And then every other day of the week, we're just still doing the park era. Like, what is going on there that we don't know? You know?
Yeah.
And they didn't even steal it from our friend Barney. They used like a horrible like rip, and it doesn't look
Horrible.
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 You know what it is?
Did you know it was horrible?
Horrible.
Horrible.
There's this character in South Park. He was horrible.
I don't remember his name.
Horrible.
All right, guys. I mean, I don't know what else more we could do today with that. Those are our final four. I'll show you guys again. And then in 2 weeks, when we come back to do this, we will decide what our number one worst Barney episode is. Again, a reminder, in 2 weeks, that is also the same, that is our last live stream, but that's also the day that we're doing the giveaway for the Studio Doll replica that Orion Dagger made. In order to be, it used to be like submitted into that giveaway, you had to be part of the Barney History Fans Facebook group. But since we're doing it through this YouTube channel and doing it with this live stream, that is not a requirement anymore. So you just have to be on this stream to put your name in and be on the stream to be able to claim it. And that's really all that you have to do. So I hope that we see you guys here in 2 weeks to celebrate the closing of this whole thing. It's been fun for me, at least, to talk to the folks here on the screen that are my co-hosts, but also interact with all of you. And then, so we'll try to make it fun, do that giveaway, close the live stream out on a good high note. But otherwise, you guys have anything else you want to add to this stream? Yes, Caleb.
Happy belated 33rd anniversary
To Barney and friends.
Barney and friends.
Yes.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers.
The lip balm,
And
by the
I
way.
can also want to mention that you go ahead, Caleb. You were saying? Oh, I thought you were saying something. Anyways, I just want to mention that I'm really glad that we all did this. And fun fact, this is the day before my birthday. Actually, literally, it's tomorrow, and I'm just really glad I get to do this with all of you. Thank you so much for just having me be here. Thank you, Sean. Thank you, Sean.
Okay.
Man,
But-
happy birthday.
Thank you.
Oh.
Thank you. I'm really glad that I
So while we're discussing birthdays,
Thank
Well,
you.
Wait a second. Can we applaud for his birthday, Caleb? Do you mind?
no,
Do you mind? No.
Thank you.
You're
Thank
welcome,
you.
you're welcome.
Thank you, everyone.
Yeah,
But
happy
yeah,
birthday.
thank you. Thank you very much for just having me be a guest star on this live stream. It really means a lot, and I'm just really glad I get to finally do this really, really amazing job that you guys do as well. It's just really fun to be on here. I'm
Thanks,
very
man.
grateful. You
Yeah,
could
man.
say that it's super duper, you know?
Nice. Yeah, thanks for asking to jump on. Thanks for being on here with us. We
Of course.
appreciate you.
yeah.
Of course. And
Uh,
who knows?
Also,
Huh?
you know the joke I do every year where I say "Happy Birthday, Barney" on March 26th
Yeah.
because
We all are.
I was talking. That was extremely rude. I was saying something.
Everyone was cheering for me when I said it's my birthday, and that's not rude. You interrupted everybody clapping for me.
Be
How
quiet.
dare you? This is why you're the second Barney's World fan.
All right.
Emmy, I'm not.
All right.
Emmy, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to Kerron. Anyway,
No,
what
you're
I
not.
was saying before I was
Maybe not
rudely
with me. I'm not
interrupted.
even next to you.
Yeah, you are. Well,
No, I'm not.
What's up, dude?
What up, man?
Hi, Amy.
I'm not doing this. Stop.
Oh, not again!
This is
Not
okay.
again! Not again!
The Brady Bunch.
All right, go ahead, Caleb.
Brady Bunch.
Just be like Usher.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah.
We are the champions.
He's right on the bottom.
Oh man.
So I don't know this to be true, but I think Mattel actually acknowledges that March 26th is Barney's birthday. Because
Really?
they dropped the birthday song that day. It was like, okay, I get it. You're trying to promote the song, but why this? Because it was March 26th. That was on a Wednesday, way before it officially released.
Interesting. Oh yeah. I don't know. Who knows? I get a headache trying to decipher whatever their choices are and why. But maybe so. I don't know. Did you have more to that other than
Maybe. Oh, never mind.
What?
No, nothing.
No, say it.
Anyway, what were you about to say?
No, say it.
Look, dude, I got SpongeBob Bikini Bottom cooler.
Awesome.
This is a family stream.
Bikini bottoms.
Oh, it's
a family stream.
YouTube.
Oh, Sonic Hawk
With
said
what?
they released the birthday song in a compilation last year. In fairness,
Like around the same time?
Wow.
yeah, I don't know. I don't think it was around the same time because the show just premiered last year in like October or November.
No, he's saying they did a compilation of birthday episodes prior to this.
Oh, I don't
Did they include season 1?
I don't know.
Absolutely not. Get that old shit out of here.
Anyway, I think we can close this out. There's a couple people I see Isaiah asking to come on the stream, and things. Oh, Sonic Hawk says no, it was a compilation of Barney World music videos. So yeah, I don't know.
But they marketed it as a birthday cup?
No, it was just thrown into the mix of the compilation videos.
Oh. You mean when we first found? Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Some people are asking if they can come on the stream. What I'll do is, because it gets hectic bringing people on this stream, especially when we have more than one, or not more than one, when we have like so many people on the screen. But since it's our last one, some of you weren't able to come on to give like your thoughts or things like that. I'll give the invite to 5 people. And we'll have you come in at different times throughout the stream. We won't have you on there the whole time because it's going to be super crowded as it is. But like Isaiah, if you're interested, send me a message on Facebook. My name is Kerron Stark. If you don't know, send me a message on Facebook, and I'll choose 5 people that will allow you to like jump on the stream with us next in 2 weeks, and chat it up with us. Isaiah, you be one of them. So send me a message. If you don't send me a message, then I can't possibly give you a link. So don't yell at me next time if you don't at least take the one step to send me a message. Otherwise, yeah, if you're interested, if you want to just jump on for a few minutes in the last live stream, send me that message and I'll give you a link when it's time. Otherwise, just a reminder, 2 weeks from now, I don't know what day that is, 2 Fridays from now, Friday, April 25th, 7 p.m. Central, we'll be back here to do our last stream. If you want to be part of the giveaway, subscribe to the YouTube so you know when the show is going to be going live. You have to be here on the live stream with us in order to put your name into the list, and we will do that. But yeah, we'll just try to have some fun. It's going to be Jalen's birthday on that day, so if you're able to jump on, we'll sing you happy birthday. That's my terrible remake of stupid rendition of the Barney birthday.
We won't have that one.
Why not?
And we'll all
What,
work like
have
that.
where he's a jolly good fella?
Anyway, yeah, thank you guys for being here. Again, we truly appreciate it. And before we close it out, we just have to listen to one of the best Barney songs that they have in the entire franchise.
Wait, did you play that video?
Come on, everyone. Here we go. I'm just kidding. Not for body bop. I like the way that you body bop. I like the way that you body bop with your hands. Oh, that was great. now, like, now. I'm like, wait, I'm like, wait, with him now.